Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, man, well, first, before we get into this whole video, I want to say thank you to Wayne, for that Cash App. The thing is, I usually keep it anonymous, but usually when people donate to the Cash App, they'll either email or leave it in a note that they wish to remain anonymous. Now, Wayne didn't do so I'm assuming that maybe, he wanted a little bit of attention over here. So I got you, Playboy. Anyway, today I would like to talk about a Baltimore, Maryland man by the name of Rajaee Shareef Black, 44 years old, that pretty much killed himself, his wife, and his girlfriend, and confessed to the murder, all while going down on Facebook Live. I think we could all learn a lesson from the situation that transpired, man. A very serious lesson as well. And I want to get into his backstory. I want to get into everything for the simple fact that I've heard YouTubers talk about this, but the thing is, I would like for us to understand the state of mind this man was in. I would also like to for us to understand that he wasn't just no psychotic man, because usually when people hear stories like this, they automatically think, oh, well, he was crazy, some type of history of psycho, something. But it came out that no, this man was actually a regular individual. He had a great job. He was a nurse, anesthetist. I hope I'm saying it right. Y'all correct me in the comments. But I guess, during the custody battle with his children, he was depressed, very depressed, and he just took matters into his own hands, and unfortunately he killed himself along with two other individuals. So we're going to get into all that. I want to get into the article so we could deal with facts first, and then at the end, I'm gonna say my piece on it, and I want you guys' opinions on it as well. Y'all can leave a little bit of something in the comments below so we can have a healthy debate about this. So before we get into all this, man, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And I swear it's lit here. So join one of the littest gangs on YouTube so you can stay updated with some of the realest content. Now let's get straight into it. Now I'll be sitting here, we're going to get into this article on New York Post. It says here, man confesses to murder on Facebook Live before killing ex-wife and himself, as well as his girlfriend. All right, so here you go. It says here, a Maryland man gunned down his ex-girlfriend in Baltimore and then killed his ex-wife, confessing to the crime spree on Facebook Live before taking his own life. Now Rajaee Shareef Black, 44, admitted he murdered his ex-girlfriend Tara LeBang Saturday afternoon while outside the Columbia apartment building of his ex-wife Wendy Natalie Black, according to the chilling clip. Now, before actually murdering his ex-wife, he also was on Facebook Live, and he says on camera that his ex-wife is also about to die. Now he said, quote, "I just did something crazy, man," the Hanover man says on the video. Quote, "I just shot my ex-girlfriend in the head. Felt like a dream. I never thought I would be that guy." Now Black said he was distraught over child custody issues with both women, saying Ish has been real crazy and that he couldn't go to prison. Now he said, quote, "The person that really started my depression and all of this is my ex-wife," Black continued. "So she next, and then I'm going to do myself too. But I just want to say this to people. Don't play with people's emotions, man. Don't lie on these men." Now it says Black's 42-year-old ex-wife then comes to her doorway. The video shows before suddenly cutting out. Then it says, quote, "Oh, here's my ex-wife right now," Black says flatly. So I think, pretty much before she actually came to the door, he was on Facebook Live, expressing why he was doing what he did and admitting that he killed his ex-girlfriend. And that's when the live just cut out, and now we know, to our knowledge, he killed her and killed himself as well. Now it says this: police said Black fatally shot his ex-wife moments later before turning the gun on himself. The couple's two children were found unhurt in his gray BMW outside the women's apartment building, authorities said. Quote, "Investigators believe Rajaee Black came to Columbia after having just committed a domestic homicide a short time earlier in Baltimore." Now, so it seemed like maybe he had the kids and he was returning them to his wife, and instead of bringing the kids, he he ended up killing her. I guess that's why she actually, because I was thinking, like, if they was going through some, why did she come to the door? You know, how did he lure her outside, or whatever the case may be. But reading this article lets me know that he had the kids prior, and he was just bringing them, I guess, back to the wife. And that's what lured her outside, where he then killed her, man. And my condolences go out to the kids. I'm not sure if they seen it, but if they were sitting in the BMW, 9 times out of 10 they heard the commotion and they seen it as well, man. And that has to be a chilling experience. Like, that's something that they will live with forever. All right, so it says here, the frightening footage was reposted to Twitter by a woman who said she was friends with the gunman, the Baltimore Sun reported. Howard County Police confirmed Black had a relationship with both women, and he posted about working as a nurse and its status on his Facebook page, according to the newspaper. It says, quote, "This is a terrible, terrible tragedy. Baltimore Police Commissioner Michael Harrison told reporters near the crime scene, our thoughts and prayers." All right, so where it says a neighbor who declined to be identified said her Ring doorbell camera picked up the sound of 6 gunshots during the attack. Cops then learned about the Facebook video in which Black described his intent to commit another slaying and notified Howard County cops immediately, the Sun reported. Now it says responding officers found Rajaee Black and Wendy Black dead inside the vestibule of the Columbia apartment. Court records obtained by the Baltimore Sun show they had been mired in a custody battle dating back to 2018. Now here's the backstory. Both Wendy and Rajaee Black had worked as certified registered nurse anesthetist. According to the newspaper, Wendy Black was an employee at Howard County General Hospital for nearly 5 years, while Rajaee held a nurse anesthetist position at the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, the Sun reported. Now, pretty much, all right, so yeah, we're gonna leave that there. It's a whole bunch of filler in the rest of the article. But now, I read that article because what I wanted to do was get out that this man was not just, you know, any regular crazy person, because as I seen a lot of bloggers and YouTubers was doing, I guess before they did their homework, they tried to paint him as just some crazy man and he just went on some tirade. But I think this is a lesson we all can learn from. I see this all the time in the hood. If you from any hood, you see this as well. A lot of times these women, and I'm not putting it on the women, I'm not saying that this makes it okay. All right, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate, and I see a lot of this happening. Women tend to use their children as pawns. Women tend to use their children as get back, you know, and the court system, it kind of fails us as men a lot of the times, because whether you're doing for your child or not, if a woman goes right now and says that you aren't doing a thing for your child, she take you to court, unless you have receipts, unless you have money orders and things like that showing proof that you actually do for your child financially, 9 times out of 10 you're going straight on child support. All right, and I've worked with guys where half of their check goes straight to child support. And back to what I say, at the end of the day, you got to be careful, because who thinks that you're going to get into any type of, you know, back and forth bull crap with your child's parent, or, you know, your child's mother, or whatever the case may be. So you're not sitting there thinking, yo, let me save this receipt, let me do this money order. You're not thinking like that. You're just doing for your kid. But if she gets fed up enough, if she's bitter that you got a new woman or something like that, you know, then you get you pretty much get the treatment, man, that they give you in court, and it's not good at all. Now, there's a woman who her name is Nurs_Cena Buns. I don't know. It seemed like after the situation took place, she took to her Twitter account, and she said, quote, "My friend really killed himself, his ex-wife and his girlfriend," crying emojis. "Y'all gotta stop playing with people's emotions when it comes to their kids." So that right there already tells me that it's a lot more to the story. Once again, I'm not saying he's innocent for what he did. You should never, and it's never okay to take somebody's life. All right, at all. However, I see a lot of this go on, man, and a lot of people can't deal with that depression, deal with that stress. I was reading somewhere where it's being alleged that one of the women try to allege that he was touching on the kids or something like that. I'm not sure how true it is. Do not quote me. I seen it in the comments where somebody was talking about the situation and the pain people go through when you lie on them, right? It's like, cause I'm not saying whether she's lying or not. We don't know the 100% story. However, I've seen myself where women are in custody battles with their child's father, and they say anything just to win the custody. You know, whether it's true or not, they just trying to do anything so they could gain that custody from, you know, that the father. However, you don't know how people would take things when you lying on them, when you accusing them of something, and especially something like that. You accusing somebody of something to that nature is it's crazy. And then, you know, you got some women that they'll try to dog you out all over Facebook, and you don't know how people will treat you. You don't know how other people will handle that. You see what I'm saying? Some people cannot handle the scrutiny, the backlash you get from other people when you lie on their name like that. So I guess, you know, he couldn't take it. And judging from the people that I seen that actually knew the people, knew the man, Rajaee, judging from them, it's more than one person saying that he was lied on when it comes to the kids. Once again, I don't know what the lie was, but it's an unfortunate situation. And what I think we can learn from the situation is this: stop playing with people's feelings. Stop playing with people's emotions. That goes for men and women, not just women, or none of that, both. You don't know what people are going through inside, man. If you want to play games with people, do that with somebody else. You don't know how people will react to the games you play. You don't know what people been through in their life. It's a serious situation, man. It's very unfortunate. This man done took 2 of these women out, not to mention himself. So now these kids, and it's all about the kids at the end of the day. These kids have to grow up hearing or seeing their parent kill their other parent, and not to mention now they gotta grow up without parents. It's a sad situation, man. My condolences go out to the kids. My condolences go out to all of the families. Rest in peace to all of them. We don't know the truth of what exactly happened yet. We just know that they were in a custody battle for the kids, and this man ended up going live, and you can see it in his face. Like I said, he didn't come from a troubled background, it don't seem like. So we can't just go out on a limb and say he was crazy, man. I can't wait till more of the story come out so we can see what goes on, see what happened, you know, for a fact, to see what happened, and then we can talk about it some more. But as for this situation, I think we can learn from this. Stop playing with people's feelings. Don't lie on anybody, and just, man, if you feel that you shouldn't be with somebody, keep it at that, man. That's it. All the social media going back and forth, you talking about people on social media and all that, it's not worth it. You don't know the damage you're causing to somebody, and you don't know how they will react for them. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping, and I'm out.